right, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Tuesday. How are you? Let's see what message wants to come through today. Feel free to swap around the energies if there are any. Just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Tomorrow on Pathfinders, I'm going to be taking on the topic of nature spirits and talk with you about working with spirits in nature and what that might look like for you. So that was a requested topic. So we're going to do that on Pathfinders on Wednesday. So while Charlie buries the bone over here. Good boy. All right, let's see where we're going here. There's time. That's Saturn energy. Good fortune. Woo! Divine masculine and trust. All right. So goodbye. So what I want to say is that divine masculine energy came out yesterday. I set about doing my regular weekly twin flame reading, and as I was getting up and getting ready to do that video, it just struck me so obviously that I really needed to talk to divine feminine. And if you missed that reading, I'm going to put a link to it here. But that was about an empowering divine feminine energy, really expanding, and mostly because we've got Lilith squaring Pluto happening right now. And that is an energy of in 29 degrees, Pluto in Capricorn, Lilith in Libra. They're both at 29 degrees. They're both still retrograde. We've got Pluto going direct this week. So there's just this tension here. And I feel like in that reading, there was this collective of divine masculines who are really embracing their divine feminine energy and really no longer being passive about it, really standing up for divine feminine energy during this time of transition. It is a powerful, energetic time. No doubt you have felt it. And when we get into 2025, I feel like I want to do a reading or a more of a forecast for the astrology of 2025 and talk about what we're going to be seeing next year. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. I get this statistic that only 20% of the people who watch my videos are subscribed. So if you have not subscribed, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a thing. We're going to be doing a lot of exciting things this fall. So let's see what's going on here. 10 of Wands underneath, the Sun, the 9 of Pentacles, the 7 of Cups, and the Hanged Man. This very much kind of brings to light the shifting that's happening. And you can draw this down to personal experiences as well. It is about surrendering to the energetic power of right now and putting down old ways of propping up an old life or propping up people who are trying to dominate you or people who are trying to take away your power. They're not going to help you. They're not going to help you. If you see somebody trying to take away your power, don't think that they're going to protect you. That is the biggest thing that I have seen, that there's some kind of confusion about they're just trying to make me safe or something like that. I just want to say to you that feels really not true. Okay. Really not true at all. Just noticed it's 11:11 right now. I'm starting up this and I was trying to, navigate some things that were going on behind me, but right away that 11:11, I just drew my eye right back to this divine masculine. So I did that reading yesterday about divine feminine because of Lilith, and Lilith is about leaning into that which scares you the most. We all have Lilith in our charts. And if you are identifying as a masculine, a divine masculine, or masculine, maybe not a divine masculine, I don't know. But if you're identifying as a masculine and you're not sort of aware of what Lilith means in your chart, it means that the type of woman that you most want, I realize with masculine and feminine, when we're moving into crystalline bodies, we are going to be more androgynous. That's what's happening to us. But for the moment, we are still in this dualistic kind of paradigm. So I'm going to say to you that Lilith in a man's chart really indicates the type of woman that scares the living shit out of them. but it's the one they most want. So I feel like I'm talking to a group of you who are um, dealing with a divine masculine energy who is sort of afraid of you for whatever reason. For the reasons, does it matter? Maybe it does to some of you, but I just feel like this is about recognizing it's the opposite of what you think, that there is a divine masculine who's terrified of you. And so it's not that they don't see you as, their desired partner. It's just that they have no idea what to do with you. So just saying, that may be a little bit of a side message to some of you. Others of you, this is really about you embracing this Lilith energy, embracing your internal masculine energy, and leaning in. Lilith in a woman's chart is about leaning into the thing you're most afraid to do. If you have a decision to make, if you have a path, this is about Saturn. Okay, this is about a Saturn lesson as it relates to money. Okay, as it relates to money. And this can be about you empowering yourself now, not by doing everything, not by being a human doing, but by surrendering to the power that you have, this Leo energy of being seen and being lit up spiritually. That is, whatever your particular Saturn lesson is, and you can look at your birth chart and look and see where Saturn is in that chart, and it will give you an indicator of what your lessons are. So, for example, Saturn in my chart's in the 5th house, and so that can be lessons around creativity, lessons around inner child. I also have Chiron there, so there's a real sense of spiritual connectedness with an inner child to do healing work. And that's something that you should look at, because I feel like that's what's being said here, is if you're having a hard time integrating your masculine energy in order to take action, there's a Saturnian lesson around it. We also have Mars starting its shadow time of slowing down. It's going to go retrograde in December, but the lead up time of Mars, I've been talking about this quite a bit this last week or so. The lead up time of Mars is a time when it's slowing down. All right. And so there can be this sense of feeling stuck or feeling unable to move, unable to, and like not sure why. All right. Not sure why. So if you've had some success, or if you've had some opportunity or anything like that come your way, and there's been fortune because of it, if you've turned yourself into a hamster on a wheel, then that's showing you that, okay, there's something about not going back to old patterns anymore. And it has to do with making money. Old patterns aren't going to work anymore. So there's a new clarity coming in. This is Aquarian energy, King of Swords, the moon. Wow. So this full moon energy that's coming up in Aries is about activation. That's Mars energy. 5 of Swords. This is about like old school dog eat dog. It's literally, there's a dog and a wolf here on the moon card. And this 5 of Swords is about manipulation. It's about twisting the truth. You can be twisting the truth to yourself out of fear, but there is clarity coming through about the direction in which you are working to go toward, or that spirit is saying, hey, come on this way. Strength card, that's creativity, that's Leo energy, that's power. Woo! Check it out. There's Temperance, Archangel Michael, Ace of Pentacles. I feel like some of you have been telling yourself a lie about what you're capable of on this planet. Some of you are really going to be stepping into clarity about what that mission is. Okay. And Archangel Michael, the Sagittarian energy, this Leo energy, Ace of Pentacles, really bringing in some new opportunities that are going to kind of blow your mind here. I love it. Queen of Cups, Tower. Wow. 9 of Swords. Some of you are now kind of getting your path together, seeing it, releasing confusion about it, surrendering to your journey, surrendering to this new opportunity. And I almost feel like those of you who are gaining clarity, especially in this full moon, about a situation or situations where someone has been not honest with you. I feel like you might have been unclear about a situation and you might have just moved away from it thinking, well, I don't know what this is about, or what does this person even want with me, or what is going on? And just focusing all your attention on your work. Now I feel like some of you, this divine masculine, in the energy of a Queen of Cups, a feminine energy. This masculine is very feminine in their energetic expression. There could be a lot of water and earth energy. Um, this person is coming around suddenly. The Tower energy and the Nine of Swords. So they could be trying to connect to you through. I feel like this is going to happen by October 17th, by the time we have that full moon in Aries. And this is Pluto energy about transformational shifts. Now this Five of Swords makes me feel like there might be you might not have had a good ending with this person. There might be something jagged between you and this person. Why is the Five of Swords there? I almost feel like they're afraid to message you. Page of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, that's changing. Four of Wands and the Lover's card, that is changing. This is a masculine. I'm talking to those of you who let go of a twin flame, let go of a masculine, let go of a direction, started down your path here, really aligning with your purpose. Ace of Pentacles. This masculine is coming back. Lovers, Four of Wands. I feel like this person is afraid to message you, but they will by the time we get to this October 17th. Talk to me about this divine masculine, please. I did not see that coming. This was not a twin flame reading. 10 of Swords, Three of Wands, Six of Cups, Devil energy. Okay, so you turning away, you divine feminine, okay, shining a light and surrendering to the path, surrendering to this lesson and saying, you know what? I'm not going to hang out with this person anymore, or I'm not going to deal with this, whatever the lesson was. For some of you, it's third party. For some of you, it's something else. But there's a sense of like just turning your attention away. And I feel like the removal of your energy has caused a major shift. This was not something that you manipulatively did. This was true blue, honest. Like, I'm just walking away from this. And there was nothing about it that said, well, now that I walk away, they're coming back to me. There's nothing about that that's in this energy. King of Swords, very clear. So I'm going to use this Hidden Truth Oracle because this person is going to message you. All right. And going to message you that they have left behind. So this person could be an addict or someone who has some kind of addiction. Whatever it is, it doesn't have to be that serious, but it's something that's definitely, and it could be an addiction to how they're thinking, or their work has kept them away from you. Remember the squirrel cage thing I was just talking about? I feel like this person couldn't have done what they did without you just turning and walking away. Okay. You and I were too young. I'm talking to somebody here who is connected to an ex. So many things remind me of you. I love you unconditionally. Finding out the truth crushed me. What is that about? We will be together again. It was my fault, but I blamed you. Okay. So, so some of you are dealing with a situation that is someone coming back. There's the Six of Cups, someone coming back. And they have been afraid to message you, but I feel like it's because something ended not well. Something ended not well. And I feel like you might have learned some kind of truth. King of Swords. Like, okay, I feel like you're not serious about this relationship. I'm going to turn and walk away from you. I feel like you're manipulating me. I feel like you're doing something behind my back that I don't know about. So I'm just going to turn and walk away. Finding out that truth that this person was kind of doing that. Okay? Finding that out, like, okay, I'm done with you. So I see that you've made the choice to turn and walk away. This person's not going to allow that to continue. Okay? This person or circumstances, you learning a truth was a positive thing for you. And I feel like what's coming in is really beautiful. The Strength card, the Temperance card, and the Ace of Pentacles. I'm just getting, this Tower and Nine of Swords. I don't really feel like you're not in any danger, but you're like, aha, oh my goodness, aha, this person really wasn't serious about me. And wherever that comes from, I feel like you're getting some kind of download, some kind of connection between the two of you that's creating some kind of telepathy here. Okay, there's telepathy. This Tower and the Nine of Swords, like you've moved on. Five of Wands, Three of Swords, Page of Wands, and the Strength card. I'm sorry, the Star card. This person really wants you to come back around. Okay? Or this person is getting connected with you spiritually. It doesn't even have to be a physical action. But both of you are getting some serious downloads, and I feel like it's busting through some fear for both of you. Now, a lot of what I'm seeing here says to me that there's a karmic mission, or no, a karmic purpose to this relationship. There is some kind of karmic purpose. And if we're talking about divine feminine, divine masculine, I really didn't mean for this to be a twin flame reading, but you can take this in terms of whatever situation is going on with you, because I feel like the divine feminine and the divine masculine on this planet are in the process of really, working something out, and it's messy. It's messy. Okay. And there is a sense of like, nothing is pure. Nothing is straightforward, even though you might want it to be. The King of Swords is saying, okay, if we're going to be in a relationship, this is what it looks like. The feminine is saying, if this is what's happening in my life, this is where I want to go. It just feels like, wait a second, you're trying to force a life to go in this direction or force a life to go in that direction. Hold on. There is more information that's trying to come through, and it really is trying to bust through suddenly. Like before you kind of get on the bus, or before you make a decision, before you go in a direction that's like, nothing is written in stone, but there's something here about, it would be a real shame for this connection not to come back together. And I feel like the universe is trying to pull the two of you back together. This feminine energy is healed feminine energy. And I feel like a lot of you are feeling that with that Lilith in Libra square Pluto in Capricorn retrogrades happening. It's sort of like, wait a minute, let's go back before we make this next leap into that next sign, before Libra goes into Scorpio, before Lilith goes into Scorpio, and before Pluto goes into Aquarius. Pluto going into Aquarius is November 19th. I'm not sure. I'll check and see when Lilith changes signs. But there's something here about, like, before we make this next shift, before we get out of this square, right? They're squaring each other, so they're pressure. Before we get out of this energy, let's surrender. Let's look at it differently. All right, so let's keep going. Link is below if you want to continue on. If this is your story, I'll see you over there. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.